Hello anyone who's listening, and welcome to the third installment of the Flashbang Gaming Podcast. I'm your man being held hostage, Edward McDougall, and I'm joined by the man keeping me hostage, Joe. Say hi.
Yo, what's up?
Please help me, I'm so hungry. He won't let me eat.
Well, why did you say, alright, let's get on with this podcast then?
Because you made me, otherwise you would have hit me again.
Hang on, fair. You're the one that's telling me, oh yeah, we need to push this podcast out today.
Oh man,
I have no control over this.
You can really tell that we're clutching for anything to talk about this week, because it's the week after E3 finished and nothing's been taking place.
Exactly.
I mean, this is literally the worst week we could do a podcast, but we're gonna do one anyway, so expect a lot shorter episode than the first two episodes.
Yeah, as you'll be able to tell from the podcast, normally we do about 1 hour-ish. Today you're looking at more 30 minutes, but you know, at least we tried.
At least we're getting something out. If we were IGN, we wouldn't have done one.
Exactly.
Alright, let's talk about the only real noteworthy piece of news this week.
Yes, that is GTA 5 modding. We all know Take-Two's just been clamping down on GTA modding now because, well, for various reasons that we won't really get into that much.
They killed off Open 4 because Open 4 is basically taking away Take-Two's money somehow, and Take-Two were completely against it.
Yeah.
And I continue to hate Take-Two. I really don't have much to say about them except
to be honest though, this would not really be happening if people didn't start modding GTA Online, because there's a famous mod that's come out and it's like called 5M or something.
Yes, but the thing is, that's got nothing to do with it's basically got nothing to do with Open 4.
Yeah, but I think that there is some link between the two.
Well, no, because isn't it that every GTA mod needs to be able to run through Open 4 to be able to run on GTA?
Not every single mod, but I know 90% of them do.
Open 4 is basically the most popular thing that people use to mod GTA, single player, and somehow someone managed to pass through a mod that would hack multiplayer basically, and the problem is, instead of Take-Two going to the creators of Open 4 and asking for help getting rid of that mod, they just decided to shut down the entirety of Open 4 and send them a cease and desist.
Exactly.
That's basically the backstory. Now, Rockstar have really been trying to cover their backs and saying that no, this is nothing to do with us, this is all Take-Two. Which I can believe. Yeah. With the amount of stuff that Take-Two's done.
I like how they're indirectly just trying to put the whole blame on Take-Two. It's like, hey, don't blame us, blame Take-Two.
Take-Two's fault. It is Take-Two's fault. It's got nothing to do with Rockstar.
In fact, it says right here, Rockstar Games believes in reasonable fan creativity and in particular wants creators to showcase their passions for our games.
Rockstar love modding. Basically,
they want modding to take place because that's what GTA's already been built on for PC.
Modding's important for most PC games.
It's been around since like the beginning of GTA back in 1997.
Like, you can still mod GTA 2. Like, if you've got it, there's a way to mod it. Like, you can still mod GTA 3 and Vice City and San Andreas.
Exactly. And then you just look at GTA 4. The amount of mods, like, that really took it to the next level, didn't it?
Like, just take a look at this. Imagine, like, Square Enix, Just Cause 2, right? They shut down Just Cause 2 multiplayer. Imagine the uproar! And, like, Take-Two have just literally decided, right, our bank account's more important than our fans. And they've decided to shut the whole thing down. I mean, have you seen what people have done to, like, the reviews on GTA 5 on Steam? It's gone from mixed down to overwhelmingly negative. I think at the time of recording it's gone back up to mixed. Actually, I can check that right now. I'm sure, like, last time I checked it was overwhelmingly negative. But
I did see I saw it was very negative at some points.
It's back up to mixed. It's gone back up to mixed.
Okay. And probably after the response that Rockstar
and also, if you dare still support Take-Two, it's on sale for £20. Steam Summer Sale. But I know that I'm not going to be buying any Take-Two games for a while. Mainly because they are a horrible company.
Here's the thing, right? I mean, look at San Andreas, right? We used to play GTA San Andreas mod a lot, didn't we?
That GTA San Andreas multiplayer mod is brilliant. I love it. It's
absolutely fantastic. It's just revived GTA San Andreas.
Yeah.
Like, if you've not played GTA San Andreas multiplayer mod, I highly encourage you to check it out.
I highly recommend it. It's really fun.
It's sort of just like the Just Cause 2 multiplayer mods, but GTA sort of thing.
Yeah.
And you can just do whatever the hell you want. 2,000 people on the server, messing about. It's great. And now they're trying to kill that.
But there has been an update in this story. Another, well, what do you call it? Press statement, I guess, has been released by Rockstar, and it says that they've been in talks with Take-Two about this. And it says, after discussions with Take-Two has agreed that it will generally will not take legal action against third-party projects involving Rockstar's PC games that are single-player, non-commercial, and respect the intellectual property rights of third parties. There are, of course, other restrictions as well. This does not apply to multiplayer or online services, tools, files, libraries, or functions that could be used to impact multiplayer or online services, or use, or I can't read, or use or importation, I think that says, I am really fucking this up, of other intellectual property, including other Rockstar intellectual properties. In the project, the statement continues, this is not a license and it does not constitute endorsement, approval, or authorization of any third-party project. Take-Two reserves the right to object to any third-party project or to revise, revoke, or withdraw this statement any time in their own discretion. This statement does not constitute a waiver of any rights that Take-Two may have with respect to third-party projects. So this does not clarify the future of GTA 5 mods. It just doesn't.
It's not very clear, isn't it?
No, dude. There's a petition going around that has about 77,000 signatures calling for Open 4 to be left alone and allowed to continue functioning.
Well, I fully support that.
I've signed it. I've signed it.
After the podcast, I'll go and sign it as well.
Rockstar.
I think the problem with these petitions, though.
Go on. Yeah,
I'm not trying to put down anyone that wants to try and put a petition and then try and get support, but I just feel that these kind of petitions won't really have much in effect.
No, but it
depends on how much support they get.
It's clear that the Steam reviews have had an effect because Take-Two have yet again done something about it. Like, according to this press statement.
Unless there's like over hundreds of thousands to nearly 1 million that signed it, at the moment I don't think the petition will have that much of an effect. That's just my opinion.
Rockstar apparently. Rockstar told Motherboard that it's spoken with the Open 4 developers about allowing it to continue, but at this point it remains unclear where things go from here. So basically, GTA modding has gone from being gone to being sort of gone, and it's now completely in the dark of whether it's coming back or not. We really can't say much else about GTA 5 modding apart from I want it to stay. It should never have gone in the first place.
Don't know. I mean, we'll keep talking about it every week on this podcast to let you know
if anything new comes up in the coming weeks, we'll be sure to keep you posted. I mean, you'll probably go to Up at Noon on IGN to see it first because obviously IGN have an audience and we've got 9 people subscribed to us. But should we move on? What else?
Yeah, let's move on now. Let's move on to some more good news.
Good news.
The Steam summer sale. We all know.
It started. You said you'd buy me Stardew Valley.
Fuck.
Dude, we have that on record now. You can't back out. Bang.
I never fully agreed to it, but
you did. Don't lie to me. It's on record now. You're done.
I don't know.
Okay.
I may just accidentally purchase it for myself.
Oh no, you wouldn't dare, dude. Buy it for both of us. The dev is working on multiplayer for it, so.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Some actually really good deals that have come on.
Oh yeah, there's some. Obviously,
sale.
The Steam summer sale has also always got great deals.
Yeah, but I think one of the best value for money games, and I think you already know what I'm going to say, Ed, on this.
Do I? What is it? Go on, drop it.
Okay, never mind.
Drop it.
Serious Sam.
Dude, yes, the original Serious Sams. Oh, they are brilliant.
79p for Serious Sam Revolution. If you don't know what Serious Sam is, it's like an early 2000s level-based FPS shooter. And I tell you what, for a game where you've just got 10 minutes, don't really know what to do, have a bit of a stressful day, just sit down.
Just put that game on. Like,
Serious Sam is the game. With Serious Sam Revolution, you get the two classic.
You get
Serious
Serious Sam the first encounter and the second encounter in one I guess upscaled into HD remake by fans, and also in that 79p bundle you get the original 2000s graphics of the first and second encounters respectively. So you can play through the older ones that have not as good controls as well to get that authentic early 2000s PC gaming experience.
And the thing is, what's really good about Revolution is the fact that you can basically play multiplayer on it. Get a few friends on to basically just complete the levels with your friends, which can make it a ton more easier.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
It's a lot more fun.
That's what I've been doing this week with three other friends.
What's really interesting
playing through Serious Sam's great.
Go on.
No, I was just saying that's what I've been doing this weekend. Me and my friends have nearly finished the game. It's just stupid fun with your friends.
And what's really interesting is the fact that this game, Revolution, Serious Sam Classic Revolution, came out in 2014. It's still in early access beta, but I must say for a beta, it's really good. Although I did have a little problem on Friday.
Oh yes, you did.
Yeah,
you did. You got stuck on the boss died and then the level just didn't end, wasn't it?
No. I didn't get to the boss. It was on I think it was actually near right at the end. I've just killed all the enemies and the door didn't open, and I spent 30 minutes on that level. So a bit of a piss take, but I mean, don't know what to do.
Maybe there's a puzzle you need to do.
I literally checked everywhere. I spent 10 minutes. Look, you telling me, oh mate, get on Discord, and I was literally no, because I want to fucking get the door open.
You were so angry. It was hilarious.
Let me just finish the level first, and then we'll play.
So angry. Yeah, I definitely recommend all the Serious Sams on sale, including the new one that came out during last week.
Serious Sam 3, I think.
No, that's one of them that's on sale, but the newest Serious Sam, the top-down one made by the Hammerwatch devs, Serious Sam's Bogus Adventures come out. It's on. That's in the Steam Summer Sale. That's only $8.99.
And the thing is, you just can't go wrong because it's made by Devolver Digital.
Well, no, it's published by Devolver Digital.
Or published rather, not made by. Silly mistake.
Yeah, all of the Serious Sams are on sale. Serious Sam Classic, the first encounter. Serious Sam 3. Serious Sam's Bogus Detour. Serious Sam HD, the first encounter. Serious Sam, the first encounter in VR's on sale. Serious Sam Double
if you like VR.
XXL, that's on sale. All of them are on sale. You've got so much to play.
Exactly. And for 79p, it's a bargain.
I think there's a bundle that has pretty much every Serious Sam game apart from the VR one. The VR ones for £8, and you get all of the games, I think, apart from the newest one, which is Bogus Detour, which is a fantastic deal.
Another really good deal is Just Cause 2 with the multiplayer mod. It's £2.
Just Cause 2's cheap. What other good deals have we got that we could shill here that people could just Google for themselves, but we need to fill time?
Yeah.
All of the Lego games are on sale, like Lego Star Wars and stuff like that. They're on sale. Those games are great.
A really good deal. I don't think you've heard of this game before, but Prison Architect.
Oh yes, Prison Architect's $5. Yeah, that's a good game.
$5, 75% off.
Dude, if you want to pick up Metal Gear 5, that's only $16.74.
And Euro Truck Simulator 2, £3.74.
The best game ever.
What more can you say?
That game is sick.
I think this year's pretty good for the Steam sale.
Yeah, it's very good.
Very good. Lots of good deals.
Stardew Valley 656. Brilliant deals.
Right.
Yeah, go check out your Steam. I think the store's fixed itself since the debacle of when the summer sale went live. So, I don't think you have to worry about the store bugging out anymore. But let's move away from that now. Let's talk about something else we've been playing this week.
What's that?
What do you mean, what was that? We just finished playing it.
Oh. What?
Custom zombies on Call of Duty World at War now. It's really fun, and it's the only fun thing left about the Call of Duty franchise. Yeah, but at least it's a good part of Call of Duty. Alright, let's talk about how Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare Remastered standalone release has been confirmed.
Really?
Yes, it has been confirmed, and it's on its way. The remaster is on its way to PS4 next week.
Only on PlayStation 4? No, I'm sure.
Well, no, it's going to be on a
Xbox.
PC and Xbox One, but just not yet, because obviously PlayStation have now got the rights to
Call of Duty. You know what? I'm not really
early,
surprised by that at all. You know, Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remaster. We all knew it was coming anyway. But I think what's interesting...
The only reason people bought the new Call of Duty was because of the Modern Warfare Remaster.
Yeah. And
like,
what a lot of people have been saying, the Modern Warfare Remaster is not actually as good as the original.
Yeah, but I think it's still better than the newest Call of Duty game.
Yeah, it's still better, but actually no, they found a way to ruin it anyway.
Well, it's going to be priced at $40.
Mm-hmm.
And it's it's meant to be coming out on next week, and then I think Xbox One release and PC release is not going to be until July 20th.
Ooh.
But yes, Infinite Warfare is no longer a requirement to get the remaster of Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. It's going to be getting a standalone release coming to PC, PS4, and Xbox One in the coming future. That's actually pretty exciting. That's pretty exciting.
Exciting if you want to get Modern Warfare Remastered, but again, they found a way to ruin it. Apparently, it's not as good. But let's talk about the Nintendo Switch.
Let's talk about Nintendo Switch.
Recent news has actually come out about it, about the Nintendo Switch games list. Next major title will depend on some new Xbox One news. So, you've heard about Final Fantasy 4?
Final Fantasy 14, yeah?
14, I meant.
Yeah, 14. 4, fucking hell, that's an
Apparently, it's going on about how it's still possible that it's going to be ported over to the Nintendo Switch. However, if they're going to port over to the Nintendo Switch, it would still need to be cross-platform play available with the Xbox One.
Right, that's interesting, because the Switch is also doing cross-platform play with Rocket League.
Yeah.
With the Xbox One and the PC.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
that could work.
Yeah.
I think it could work. Because there's already cross-platform between the PS4 and the PC. Because I could take my Final Fantasy 14 account and put it on my PS4 and my PC.
Mm-hmm.
And I could then play with players on PC and PS4 online, it's fun.
Yeah,
it's great.
And it's also talking about how, you know, with this recent news that Rocket League will be able to basically have cross-platform play with the Nintendo Switch as well, with everything.
Why? I still don't get why PlayStation won't give us Rocket League cross-platform play. I mean, I don't need to worry about that because I play Rocket League on PC, but the PS4 Rocket League players are screaming out for it, but Sony won't give it to them.
I know.
And I feel really bad. Because it's great. It makes the Rocket League community a lot bigger and you have more people to play with, except for just being restricted to your platform.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I do see a future where it doesn't matter what platform you play on, with a lot of AAA titles, and well, any title really coming out, is going to have cross-platform play. You're going to be able to basically play with anyone, no matter what platform you're on, regardless. I do see a future in that, and I think it's actually a good one.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Like, cross-platform play is the way to go. Because then console wars will finally stop. And PC gamers won't stop being all high and mighty.
I don't know. I mean, I think the only downside to that is then if most of the games that come out are going to be cross-platform play, then what's the point in getting one console over the other? I mean, you're not.
Well, you probably just pick the one that you prefer then. I guess.
Well, normally you just get the console anyway that your friends are playing on. I mean, that's the big thing here. But I think with cross-platform play, it's going to be less likely.
The way that people would pick consoles is the one, because obviously you're not going to be able to have cross-platform players in like Xbox Live parties together.
Yeah.
So you're probably going to pick the one where you can go into party chat with your friends, I guess.
Yeah.
And also the console that's got better exclusives. Hi, PlayStation 4, how are you? Right.
It just feels like this podcast of us shitting on the PS4.
Well, no, I'm shitting on Xbox. PS4's got great exclusives.
Yeah, but still,
dude.
Rocket League. Come on,
Xbox is like, we got no exclusives. We're dying. Like, dude, Beyond. You know they announced Beyond Good and Evil 2 at E3, right?
Yeah.
Dude, they've only just started building that game. The only thing they have built for that game right now is that cinematic trailer that they showed at the Ubisoft conference.
Yeah.
So we're still a good 3 or 4 years away from Beyond Good and Evil 2. So, alright, let's move on from cross-platform. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds has passed 4 million copies sold on Steam.
4 million. When was it released? I saw it was like March.
I don't think it's been out for very long.
Not very long. It's definitely gaining a lot of ground in the community. I think I talked about it in the last podcast. It's coming to Xbox One as well.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, very, very good. I've yet to play it.
I wonder if that will have cross-platform play.
What? PlayerUnknown's... I hope it does. Actually, I don't think that's a good idea. Because if it's on PC... Because... If you're talking about a shooter game, third-person mixture to first-person shooter game on PC, keyboard and mouse
players will mess Xbox players.
So I can kind of see where you're going, cross-platform, but I think for that sort of area, I don't think that's a good idea. Unless, obviously, it comes to the PS4 and then they do cross-platform play there, then I think that could work. But that's a PC, not a good idea.
I definitely need to pick this game up at some point. It looks very fun. But yeah, it's been out since the 23rd of March. Already racked up over 4 million sales.
There's a lot of streamers that have played.
Yeah, I honestly found out about this game through I was watching Dodger stream it with
Of course you're watching Dodger stream.
Shush. All right, just shut up. Oh yeah, congratulations to her for getting married last Thursday. Actually, I will say that.
Okay.
But yeah, I found out about that game through her stream, and I was like, this game looks super interesting. And obviously, other people think it too. It's racked up 4 million sales in how many months? Like 2 months?
So I think it came out in it was released on Steam. It's still in early access. It came out I think about end of March. So
yeah, 23rd of March. I just said yeah.
So, and we're on we're recording this on the 24th of June. So that's like, what, 3 months?
It's been out for 3 months, racked up
4 million.
4 million sales in 3 months.
And bear in mind, it's still only on PC.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. I've yet to play it. I'm probably going to be playing it within the next week or so, so I'll probably give you my thoughts on it in the next podcast.
I'm too poor to pick that game up. I'm too poor.
Exactly.
I'm just too poor.
Too poor. Yeah, which is why you recommended me buying a game that you really want.
I really want it. I really want to play Stardew Valley. I think it looks great, and I've only heard good things about it.
Only heard good things.
Humble Store is giving away Killing Floor for free.
Yes.
So if you wanna get into Killing Floor and you want to start with the first one, act quick because Humble Store are giving it away for free.
It's for a limited time. When does it end?
I don't know when it ends. I can hopefully find out for you.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, it's available until the day of recording.
Oh. So if you're watching this, quick. You may only have a few hours left.
If it is not 10 a.m. PT by the time this goes up, get on Humble Store quick.
Killing Floor. Killing Floor 2 though is on for 50% off on Steam. So Killing Floor 2, I meant.
I mean, everyone says that Killing Floor 2 is a better game, but if you want to get in from the first game, then pick up Killing Floor 1.
Killing Floor. Good game.
Both games are great.
Yeah.
I mean, I picked up Killing Floor this week for free, and because I've only ever played Killing Floor 2, because it came out for free on PS Plus this month, and it's very fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to try out Killing Floor 1, and it's still fun.
Yeah. Good.
Is there anything? Rocket League tournament will be televised on NBC Sports.
Really?
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Esports is gonna be on a sports
League's
channel.
Going up.
Rocket League is gonna be on a sports channel. That's amazing for esports.
I mean, when I first played Rocket League, because it was free on PlayStation Plus, I instantly saw the fact that this is going to go big on Twitch and everything. It has to.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, if you go on Twitch right now, The two most popular games is obviously League of Legends, of course, but PlayerUnknown's
It's obviously going to be League of
taking the
Legends.
storm. 101,000 viewers.
Dude, it's a fun game to watch.
Fun,
honestly,
yeah, really.
What it is, you wouldn't think it's fun, but it's really tense to watch and good.
I mean,
but Rocket League will be on NBC Sports. An esports tournament will be broadcast on a proper sports channel overseas in America. That's amazing.
Thing is, though, you put it on those sports channels, but would it blow up? Because remember when Overwatch was released last year, everyone thought, oh wait, this is going to overtake League of Legends and everything when it comes to esport. And it hasn't really done that. I mean, I hope it does. It's got potential, but we'll have to wait and see.
Dude, I hope it does too, because Rocket League is one of my favourite games right now.
When you look at Twitch, Rocket League right now has 1,543 viewers compared to Overwatch 37,000.
Yeah. Esports tournament for Rocket League will be broadcast on NBC Sports. Now, Joe, get this.
What?
Even though it's 10 years old, Team Fortress 2 is suddenly getting some big balance changes.
Okay.
They're actually rebalancing Team Fortress 2 after over 10 years.
I haven't really played TF2 since like 2015, but
they're actually they're changing. They're making some
it
big
depends what the changes are.
They're making some big changes to the Atomizer, the Bonk, Vitasaur, and the Razorback. They're making some huge changes. I don't know why Valve have suddenly decided to do this.
I don't really understand.
When was the last time they rebalanced it?
Oh, it was years ago.
Like they're making changes to like scout
I think the
items.
last big update that came to TF2 wasn't really balance changes, but it was more competitive play.
It was
and that was still like nearly a year ago. And
like,
I mean, I just love
really
this
big thing
article
was,
right here. It says new balance changes are coming to Team Fortress 2, and then it just got underneath Valve is still working on it.
We are never gonna get
TF2 is not gonna die. It's 10 years since it's released. I think it'll be near towards the end of this year. 10 years.
Dude, I might actually go play some Team Fortress 2 after this.
It's got about 60,000 people still playing it.
Dude, that's a decent number.
But then again, I can easily say like a third of it. It's just about training and stuff. Like if you remember,
it's probably servers. Also bots.
Yeah,
there's probably also like farming bots just that sit in servers to get people items.
Yeah.
So
that's really the big downside to TF2. I mean, it's come a long way though since 2007.
Definitely.
Yeah, I remember actually watching TF2 back in 2008.
They're making changes to the spy and like there's some spy items.
Yeah, but hopefully here's the issue, right? Don't fix what isn't broken. If they're changing a bunch of mechanics like 10 years on, is that going to kill the original feel of the game? Because it depends, like.
It depends on how it depends how noticeable the changes are.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they should really mess with the core mechanics, because that's what makes TF2 TF2. If you now change it, it's no longer TF2. If you get my point.
Anyway, the over 10-year-old Team Fortress 2 is getting rebalanced. Valve confused me. Anyway, let's finish with the creator of Binding of Isaac, Ed McMillan, has said that his next game, The Legend of Bumbo, will most probably be coming to the Nintendo Switch. I need to go back to school. I can't read. I think they showed off The Legend of Bumbo at E3, and he was asked if it's probably coming to Nintendo Switch, and he was like, yeah, probably, basically. He was fielding questions on Twitter. A follower asked if it would get a Switch release, and he literally just said, I think so, yeah. He announced this game back in March 2016, and I don't know if the game's coming out soon or not, but he has got another game coming out soon called The End Is Nigh, which is a platformer which is set for a Nintendo Switch release.
Oh, and yeah, I've heard some good stuff about
the Steam version of that launches on July 12th. And apparently it's just like Super Meat Boy, so that makes me very excited because Super Meat Boy is one of my favourite platformers ever. I love that game. I love Meat Boy so much. That game is great.
Okay, can you stop endorsing it?
Yeah, pay me, Team Meat. I love your game. Man, this has been a dry week for news. We've really been sucked to dry after all the gorgeousness of news from E3.
Managed to get over 30 minutes.
Yeah, we've still managed to clock in over half an hour. Well, thanks for listening to this train wreck of a third episode of the Flashbang Gaming Podcast.
Hopefully next week, a little bit more structured, organised, whatnot. Yeah.
Well, we did research, but we researched the amount of what has really been relevant this week.
Yeah.
And
Trust
it's
me,
not
there's
much.
a lot of other news that was just like, nah.
Dude, I just can't wait for Gamescom to come around because then there'll be stuff to talk about.
Exactly.
As soon as Gamescom happens, we'll have something to talk about. Anyway, I have been your friendly neighbourhood Edward McDougall.
And this has been
the evil kidnapper of Edward McDougall.
That doesn't even make sense.
It does.
Okay,
Shut up.
Whatever.
God, I hate my job.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see you next week where we hopefully have more structure and we'll talk about something meaningful.
Yes. Until next time.
Goodbye.